Hello, and welcome to EmpathicFire. I am your reader, Jay. These are going to be general messages for the sign of Leo in mid-August 2021. What's going on, Leo? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Leo, for the last time this year, happy birthday, friends. As my fellow kitty cats, I hope you guys had an amazing day, or will have. There's still a few days left in the season, so if you're a later Leo, happy birthday to you upcoming. If you were on July 22nd, happy birthday to you. Whenever your day was, guys, I hope you had an amazing time. Take good care of yourselves, celebrate yourselves, spoil yourselves, lay in if you want to do that. Eat a whole chocolate cake to yourself if you want to do that. Be careful, though. I assume that would be bad. But if you were able to celebrate, if you do celebrate your birthday, I hope that you did so, and I hope it was a great time, or will be, okay? And overall, in general, please also take good care of yourselves and those that you know and love, all right? No announcements, really, as everything that I've done for you is wrapped up in this video. But if you missed your birthday reading, which I recalibrated and I redesigned this year, so it's a different format, check that out. That will be on the playlist. And also go into the channel videos, because I can't add them to playlists for some reason, the lives. But if you missed the live that I did for Leo season, that also is up on the channel, so check that out. Might be some messages in there for you, okay? No other announcements, guys. I'll, till next year for the birthday wishes, okay? So anything you want from me, it's already in the description box. So let's just go ahead and get into it, all right? Messages for Leo, mid-August 2021. Messages for Leo in mid-August 2021. And when I say in August, that's just me categorizing or cataloging these videos. These messages can resonate from your past moment, from your future moments, or right now. It all depends on where you are on your journey, yeah? So let's see for Leo, all right? Messages for Leo, mid-August 2021. Yeah, okay, good. Thank you. Magician. Okay, we'll take that. Fell down. And at least one more, please, for Leo. Thank you. Ooh, 5 of Cups. Why? Why? Oh, death in reverse. Okay. Magician, secondary major for Virgo and Gemini, Death, Scorpio, and 5 of Cups. Could be dealing with any sign I mentioned that's not yours. Take it all with a grain of salt, okay? So, Leo, I have to say, this is either an internal struggle or a struggle that you have with another person in your life, whoever it is, whatever type of relationship you have. But there's two distinct energy paths here, or energy markers or something like that, where one energy is super confident, feels really enthusiastic or capable, feels very tapped in to the possibilities of life, to the possibilities of their path, to the possibilities of the path that you share together, the relationship that you have together, the intersection between the two of you. There is this, as you see our good friend Sophia indicating, as above, so below. So if I wish it, if I think it, if I can perceive it, I can achieve it, whatever that phrase is, right? The other side is very sad. 5 of Cups. This is disappointment. This is crying over spilled milk. And it's very, self-loathing, or just feeling sorry for yourself. Not being able to find a resolution, not being able to see, I don't want to say the brighter side of life, because it's not about that, but it's just like not seeing a way out of this poor state of mind, this lack mentality. It's like, this is life is crummy, or this aspect of my life is crummy, this relationship in my life is crummy, or these relationships, it could be more than one, like all of my friends are crap, or no, none of my friends love me, none of my friends support me, my family disown me, or my family thinks I'm a terrible mom, or that I'm a terrible husband, or whatever. There's all this criticism in here that is reflective, not reflective of anything external. It's like, I shouldn't say reflective, it's like an echo chamber. There you go. It reverberates. It comes from the source, and then it comes back to the source. So it's like an echo. So when we hear an echo, hello, 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 it sounds, I suppose, when you're a kid or when you're younger, it's like, oh, this dark cave is talking back to me. No, that's your own voice being bounced off of a wall, and it comes back out to you. So that's what I mean, that this is an echo. This person or this energy over here self-perpetuates. There you go. Self-perpetuates this lack mentality. Whether or not it was, you know, sourced here or started with this person, that's probably not the case. But now this person takes ownership of that self-loathing. This person takes the ownership of this lack of optimism. This is a very pessimistic person. This is a person who doesn't believe that their fortunes can change, that things can go in their favor, while the other side believes that it can. Now, I said this before, translate, and I'm going to say it again. For some of you Leos, this is just you. This is two sides of the same person. Okay? So everything that I just said, it's only you that we're talking about. What hangs in the middle here, this death energy in reverse, in order to connect the two, in order for the magician to possibly be able to actually make good on the promises or this idea of I can do whatever, I can create whatever, or we can create whatever, if it is, again, still a partnership. For some of you, it's both. Maybe this is an internal thing and an external thing. Who knows? But this person kind of has their hands tied. They're not as capable because the circumstances aren't correct, right? Everything within this individual or on this side of yourself, Leo, feels confident, capable, able, just like ready to go. But the atmosphere is not hospitable. The atmosphere, the moment is not fertile for it. Just a moment, hold on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Definitely had some music come on over there that I know for sure is going to get copywritten copyrighted if YouTube picks up on it. So we had to skip that song. Anyway, so this death energy is, what is it asking? It's asking for transformation. It's indicating that in order for the magician to do its thing, there needs to be transformation. In order for the Five of Cups to break free from the echo chamber and not keep perpetuating these sad stories or this sad outlook or this disappointed outlook, something has to change. Period. Death is in reverse. This is not accepted. This is seen as this is fought against or rejected or ignored. Something like that. There's a impasse here. A stalemate. Between two people or between the two sides of yourself. Okay? There isn't... Something here now, Leo, I don't think I've clarified for any other sign this month. Maybe just one, if at all so far. I think I'm going to have to clarify this death energy because I just see a block and there's more to it than that. There's a big to-do about why there's a block. Why is this death energy here for Leo's reading? Give me information specifically on the death in reverse. Why is this card showing up in Leo's reading? And, you know, I feel like I'm walking up to like a haunted house or something. Like, I don't know what the hell's in there. But it's like that thing, it's like in any movie with like a haunted house. Like, everybody's saying, don't go in, you know, watching the movie. Like, oh my God, you're so crazy to go in there. But it's kind of like, if we don't go in, we can't get rid of the bad guy. We can't get these ghosts. We can't, you know, get our happy ending. If we don't go into this haunted house, whatever is in there is just going to continue to terrorize us. So we have to face it. So maybe this is fear-based. Thank you. There, we got it. Maybe this is a fear-based blockage. Not even resistant for the sake of resistance. Resistant because of fear. All right, but let's see. Let's see. So clarify the death energy. Leo, aren't you special? You guys are going to get a clarification from me. Why is the death card here for Leo's reading? Why is the death in reverse for Leo at this time in this reading? For a handful of you, that's a person. They are blocking you. But that's a can of worms. We're not going to go there. That's a can of worms. The Star. Healing is needed. Aquarian energy. One more on deck. Okay. And the Seven of Wands. We're going to hold on to these because I think we're going to complement the rest of the reading. We'll hold on to those. We're not going to talk about that yet. We're still clarifying the death energy. So, Star, Seven of Wands. Okay. Leo. This is such an interesting thing to say to a Leo. But I get it. You know, not all Leos walk on water. Nobody walks on water, by the way. No sign, no person on this earth. But what I'm sensing here is a resistance to healing. Some people, I don't want to say enjoy, but are used to being this. Being the Five of Cups. Are used to being sad. Are used to being dissatisfied. Rejected. Feeling not worthy. Some people get, if this is about loss, which is possible with the Five of Cups, some people get stuck in a cycle, stuck in a loop of consistently grieving over some loss and never truly traversing it. And then when people suggest to you, hey Leo, or hey whoever, maybe you should take good care of yourself. Maybe you should, look into getting some help. The response can be, I don't need any help. The response can be, nobody can help me. The response can be, I'm too far gone. There's nothing left for me in this situation, or nothing left that's going to make me happy. Blah, 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 blah. Right? And I'm not trying to say that, I'm not using this tone to belittle anybody or take anything away from their experience, but that's a big part of the blockage. A big part of the blockage is attachment to things that don't serve you, a state of mind that doesn't serve you, an emotional perspective that doesn't serve you, this belief that these three cups that are spilled on the table are equal to all of the cups being spilled. Clearly not. Right behind Rose, on that shelf, there's two perfectly good cups. Same quality, same material, same color, same volume. They can hold the same amount of liquid, but she's over there like, it's all gone. There's nothing left for me. Oh, woe is me. And again, I'm not trying to belittle anybody, but like literally, if she turned herself around 180 degrees, she would see those two cups. It's not as many as three, but it is something. Ooh, okay. You know what, universe? Okay. So for some, you literally have lost three things, but two remain. Objects, something of value, people, relationships. Three things go, but two remain. I dare... No. Anyway. So, and maybe that's not true. See, no. For some, it literally isn't even that they're gone. It's just the perception that it is. Okay? So, for some, there's an attachment to an ideal, to a concept, to the potential of something. Potentially, the five cups that Rose had was the end-all be-all for her, right? Three cups get lost, and now the whole thing is lost. It's not even true. It's just the perception of it, or again, this ideal. So, how can I phrase this better? Sure, we can phrase it that way. Let's say, Leo, you had three very close friends. Two of them moved away, and the other one, you fell out with them. Those are your three closest friends since, like, second grade or something like that. And you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, you're in your 40s, whatever. You've known these people the majority of your life. the distance you experience with them and the disagreement and the fallout that you have with the one, it makes you think like you'll never have any type of friendship ever again. That's simply not true. Not to say that these people are replaceable, but how they function in your life, you don't lose that, right? You will have other connections, you will have other people of significance who are special to you, or who you can confide in, or who will support you, or whatever. There's like this everything is lost feeling over here, and someone clings to that, and that needs to go away. Now, it's not easy, because I feel this is a long-standing situation that you have, Leo, in that you've probably felt this way a long time. That when you're disappointed by the falling out of relationships, or the eventual end of certain relationships, or the certain change in relationships, you're disappointed. We were friends since, again, second grade. I never thought that this person and I would get to a point where we don't speak. That's okay. That's okay. There's like this idea that friendships are forever. Family relationships are forever. Love relationships, marriages are forever, etc., etc., etc. So that kind of introduces an Achilles heel, introduces a certain weakness, the adoration of the ideal, of the potential of something that is simply not aligned with reality and not practical. It's very rare to have a relationship of any type that has smooth sailing from start to finish. It's very rare. So, I don't know. Alright, so let's see what else came out. Three of Pentacles, friendship, Fool, Aquarius again. So some of you have a tie with a Aquarius person, or you might have Aquarius very prominently in your own chart. But yeah, so Three of Pentacles and the Fool. I think many of you, this is like a friendship / family thing. It could also be a substantial romantic relationship, or romantic relationships that you've had over your entire life. I think that there is connection for you. I think it's very telling that the Three of Pentacles came below the Magician. If this is another person external to you, Leo, this person is they're in it. Whatever connection they have to God, Spirit, their higher guides, whatever connections they have in the physical world, they might be incredibly successful. They take good care of themselves, and they're a very good partner to have, of any type. It's very telling that they're under the Three of Pentacles. You can work with this person. They're quite available to you. At this very moment, you could talk to this person, and they would talk right back to you. This is not a person who is selective with you. This is not a person who, I think I might have time for Leo. Let me see. They're very much a partner to you, a comrade to you. They value you, or they have the potential to do so if you were to align with them. If you were to, in some cases, you might not even know them yet. Okay? If they come across your path, Leo, you definitely should, not that you definitely should. You have the potential to really make something with them. I mean, what are they doing? Our favorite girls. They're making a cake together. They're baking together. You can create something fucking magical with this person. Whoever it is. No matter the type of relationship, no matter where they are, whatever. However you guys link up, however you guys intersect, I would say pounce on the moment. Pounce on the moment. How is our good friend Rose dressed? Sort of like a little cheetah. Like a little kitty cat. What are cats known for? What are animals known for? Pouncing. Now, this comes over here on the Five of Cups quite tellingly. Okay? So how do you unburden yourself from this cycle, from this echo chamber of despair? The echo chamber of despair that some of you Leos are in. And if it's not you, it's someone you're dealing with, okay? If it's not you, it's, the other person. And you're over here being the magician, like, I'm ready. I can do anything and I can conquer the world. Just give me the opportunity, give me the chance, or whatever. So if it's them, Leo, or you, whoever it is, to be unbridled, to be released, that is the thing. To possibly take a leap. Yep. They're like, yep. Ooh, they're very strong about that. Stop. I mean, I like it, but it was very intense. It was like the sensation when I said leap of faith. The sensation that came over me was like being at an event, like a football field or a baseball field or something, and like the whole crowd cheers, and it's like this rush and this roar of sound, and everybody is celebrating. Yes, leap of faith. That is what's necessary, Leo. If it's you, and maybe it's, well, I don't know. Whoever this is over here, they hear that and it like they piss their pants. Like it scares them so much, this idea of leap of faith. But that's kind of what it is. Leap of faith. Now, how that looks, what that constitutes, how that would be actualized in your life or their life, I have no idea. But that's sort of the way to begin to get away from the echo chamber. To turn this death energy, which is a requirement in life, BT dubs, like not just the finality of life, but like throughout the course of your life. If you don't experience loss, change, transformation, did you really live? Right? Biologically, you go through changes and transformation. Socially, you go through these changes. Psychologically, you go through these changes. So it's just like, it's a part of life. And when it's in the reverse, it's showing stagnation. It's showing a resistance to or a denial of or whatever. So to a certain degree, Leo, you and or this person are stuck until a leap of faith, until some healing is welcomed in or taken up. Let's get a card of advice and then we're going to end. What is the card of advice for Leo in this situation? What is the card of advice for Leo in this situation? Listen. Leo, if you've got someone in your vicinity at this time who presents like this, don't sleep on that person. Do not look that opportunity dead in the eye and say, oh, I don't know, maybe, blah, blah, blah. Like, go for it with gusto. Like, if I had that, never mind, I'm not going to finish that sentence. All right, let's get into it. What's the advice for Leo in this situation, please? Advice for Leo. 10 of Wands, let it go. Listen, listen, maybe another part of it is guilt. I didn't touch on that, but you know, now that this comes out in the advice, I could see how we have that here a little bit. There could be some guilt here. A little ornery guilt, a little feisty guilt with the 7 of Wands, and definitely with the Death in reverse. There could be some guilt about what you owe to other people or what you owe to a situation, the work that you have put in thus far, and how, you know, Leo often is a sign that says, well, I can take more, I can do this, and is insistent that, you know, nothing is too strenuous, nothing is too challenging. And it's like, that's not true. That's not true. You know, Leo to Leo. We know that's not true. There are limits to what we can do, but to tell people that, to admit that is kind of, we feel guilty. We feel that we're betraying ourselves or betraying the other person because we didn't like practically kill ourselves to get this thing done, or we didn't kill ourselves to try and salvage the relationship. We didn't, you know, like what kind of shit? Listen, I'm getting out of that energy myself, but and it's still a work in progress, so I understand the challenge. But I think that's the advice here, is to unburden yourself, to realize that whatever you, to be more cognizant, to be more cognizant of your breaking point, and don't feel guilty that you have one. You're just a human being, like any other person, and like any other billions and billions of us here on this earth. You are simply a human being. You're not Superman, you're not Superwoman, you're not Wonder Woman, you're not Batman, you're no superhero. You're a regular person, and that's okay. All right? Leo, that's your reading for mid-August. If this reading resonated with you, if you liked it, leave a comment, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done this before. That would be super cool. And if you guys want to help support the channel, all that stuff helps. And if you want to get a personal reading from me, you can find out how to do so by looking in the description box below, okay? Leo, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Take care.